Gavin Sheets has been red hot since the start of baseball season. Can he continue this? Is this bat for real? Find out today.
You are Locked On Fantasy Baseball, your daily fantasy baseball podcast. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Hello, fantasy baseball fanatics. I'm Matthew Onan, and welcome to the Locked On Fantasy Baseball podcast. We are here 5 days a week, providing you with 2 episodes a day to help you win your leagues, from waiver wire episodes to trade for and away players to keep trade cuts and so much more. Stick around, we got a whole bunch, but today we're hitting you with that short content on a 10-minute podcast where we are going to be covering Gavin Sheets. He's been absolutely red hot to start off the 2026 season, and the questions are surrounding with the 30-year-old. Are we seeing a breakout, or is this eventually going to return to the mean and completely flop on his face? These are the questions we have, and I'm here to answer them. So let's get into it. Gavin Sheets on the season so far has 19 runs, 9 home runs, 21 ribs, 3 stolen bases, and batting at .262. Over the last month, 11 runs, 7 bombs, 15 ribs, 2 stolen bases, batting .277. The craziest part about this whole thing is with a guy performing like this over the last month, he's only 29% owned. That also blows my mind. I'm just throwing that out there. So what are our expectations for Gavin Sheets for the whole season? Well, in short term, I'm thinking I'm adding him, being that he's 29% owned. I'm going to take it. And he's cranked 4 home runs over this past week. Why wouldn't I want him on my team? He's red hot right now. And everything he's doing right now seems to be repeatable, and why we're still seeing it over a course of a whole month. Let's dig into that. So right now, over the last literally 18 days from May 1st to today, when I'm recording, he is barreling 12.5% of the time and mixing that in with a hard hit percentage of 46.9%. Really crushing the ball and making good contact. This equates to a lot of home runs. On top of that, he's hitting a lot of fly balls, which are also going to help it get over the fence, and only producing about ground balls 34.4% of the time. He's really doing a good job there. Plus, behind the plate, he's only struck out 16% of the time, coupling that with a 20%, yes, 20% walk percentage. It's absolutely stellar. His slug right now is 725 over the past 18 days, along with an OPS of 1185. He's crushing it right now. For the foreseeable future, I think Gavin Sheets is going to continue to do this. So he is a must add at this point, because what he's doing is repeatable. Everything he's doing adds up. There's no like the mathing kind of moment where like, oh my God, he hit 7 home runs over the past month, but the barrel and hard hit percentage is duty and the launch angle is absolutely in the toilet. But that's not even true about the launch angle, because right now over the season, he's in the 89th percentile with a 39.8% launch angle sweet spot. So he's really crushing the ball here. And on the season, numbers are looking just as good. So he isn't looking like he's slowing down. Everything he's doing is just equating to it, and nothing about it is fake. This is kind of scary for a guy that's 30 years old and it's coming out of absolute left field. This gives me a lot of Eric Thames kind of type feels. Or Jorge, Mateo, and more players like this, where essentially the late breakouts just come out of nowhere, are just crushing it for you in your fantasy lineups and making up for the differences. And this is great. The other part, what I like about him, is he has first and outfield eligibility. Well, Ronald Acuna just came back, but Kyle Schwarber's taking a couple days off. If you were counting on Luis Robert, which I hope you weren't, he's also been out for a bit. So many players are going down. Fernando Tatis isn't living up to the hype right now and is underperforming. Gavin Sheets is a great replacement for the short term. So why wouldn't we get him on a roster to make up for the shortcomings of the players we either have or injuries that are tackling us? And find out what I'm going to do, how much longer I think this is going to last, right after this. And okay, we are talking about my friends over at Game Time. MLB season is back, and you could feel it. Fresh starts, big expectations, first crack at the bat. Whether it's a breakout rookie or division race going down to the wire, there's nothing like being at the ballpark for it. The only problem is getting tickets. Feels like a grind. Long queues, surprise fees, price jump up at checkout. That's where Game Time comes in. The Game Time app gives the advantage back to the back to you with consistent and constant innovation. It's how you unlock amazing tickets and experiences in just a few taps. It's simple to use. The Game Time guarantees you 100% authentic tickets delivered on time and at the best prices. And here's the best part: fees are included in the price you see, so the price you pay is what you see. It's amazing, period. The view from your seats is awesome. You get a panoramic view of the exact seat you're buying. So you can make sure you're not sitting behind that pole. And zone deals are sweet. You pick the section and Game Time picks a seat and you save big. So get alerts for your favorite teams when your deals drop. 2 taps and it's done. No stress, no hidden fees, no grinding, just seats in minutes. That's what makes it so easy to go to the game last minute. Take the guesswork out of buying MLB tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use the code Locked On for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. And again, create an account and redeem the code LOCKEDON for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. ED is way more common for most guys. Honestly, millions of guys deal at some point, and exactly why HIMS offers a straightforward way to handle it. HIMS connects you with a licensed healthcare provider online, giving you access to legitimate ED treatments options and in the comfort of your own home. No awkward appointments, no pharmacy lines, just straightforward process that makes it even easier to take care of yourself. The whole process is simple. It just completes an online intake, and provider reviews your information. If the treatment is right for you, it ships directly to your door in discreet packaging, which makes the whole experience feel a little bit more private and stress-free. To get simple online access to personalized, affordable ED, hair loss, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/lockedonmlb. That's him.com/lockedonmlb for a free visit, online visit, for a free online visit. hims.com/lockedonmlb. Prescriptions required. See website for details, important safety information. Sildenafil, and it's sildenafil. Sildenafil is a genetic version of Viagra. Viagra is a registered trademark of Viatris Specialty LLC. HIMS is not affiliated or endorsed by Viatris. Baseball season is back, and here you can make trade on every game with Kalshi. On Kalshi, you're trading against your peers in a live market, meaning there's no house, and it's just probability and changes, and you can buy in and position out of all your positions. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use the code Locked On to get $10 when you trade your first 10. Kalshi, KALSHI, Kalshi. Trade on anything. 18 plus, restrictions, eligibility required. Event contract trading is involved risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Prices value are available. Markets may differ on those mentioned. For information, seek on Kalshi/regulations. And I'll tell you what, I've actually been using Kalshi a lot. I think it's awesome. You get some really good combinations and positions, and it really just sets you up for success. You really get a real good feel of them and know exactly where you're standing in that market. So download and give it a try. All right. So, look, Gavin Sheets seems to be repeating it. Seems like he's going to be a good waiver ad for now. How long do I think he's going to keep this up is the question. And way he's slamming the ball right now, I think at least another month. Maybe not at this level where he's ripping 4 home runs in a single week, but I don't expect a drop off. The fact that he's batting 266, 262 on the season, 277 on the month, just tells me it's going to continue. Everything about what he's doing is 100% repeatable, and I don't think it's going to be a bit before he kind of cools off. So if we get a whole nother month of this, he's well worth it at 29% owned. He will be on all my teams by the end of this episode because Gavin Sheets has just been absolutely mashing it for me. So I just want him on all my teams ultimately. So honestly, just add him. It doesn't hurt. Whoever said a guy playing baseball at a good level is going to hurt your team? Absolutely nobody. So get him while he's hot, and once he starts falling off, drop him like he's hot. And I'll probably circle back to him in a week where see how his status is. But the key part is looking at like Fangraph leaderboard, paying attention to his week in and week out intakes, well, maybe 2 weeks of barrel percentage and hard hit percentage. Start seeing a dip in that, and then we can start seeing if we can get ahead of it And if he continues for another month, he's going to be a great sell high candidate. So another reason just to own him so that you can kind of just position yourself in a play to trade him away before the other shoe drops with him. So honestly, he has a layer added value for that as well. So Gavin Sheets is a must add, 29% owned. Don't miss out today. Guys, that's it for today. So please like, subscribe, comment, rate, review, do everything you can to share the show, and check out all our segments 5 days a week, twice a day. Peace out.